Okay, good evening, all of you. I think you all can hear me. Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, we are in the indirected proportions lesson. Okay, then there I have shared you the tutorial. I think you should have done this one. Before that, I would like to just remember what we have done in this lesson. Okay, here we have discussed the how to calculate the magnitude of a work. Okay, magnitude of a work is the work that is done by a particular man within particular period of time. That means actually the number of days that is needed for a man to complete a particular work. Okay, you may think that there is a particular work. You may think it is making a building. Okay, then to make this building, actually one man is not enough. No, we need many of workers to complete that work. Okay, so to complete this one, then the particular number of men take particular number of days. Okay, that means it may be 10 days for 12 workers. Okay, they may දොළොස් දෙනෙක්ට දවස් 10ක් යනවා. Then 12 into 10, it is 120 man days. What is mean by this one? Okay, if we explain what is mean by 120 man days, it means the number of days that is required by one. So when you calculate the magnitude of the work of a particular work, then it is a particular constant value. Okay, that means it does not change with the number of days and number of men change. Okay, they can be changed, but that day, the number of days that is obtained, okay, the particular value that is obtained for this calculation does not change. Okay, you will just confuse what is mean by this. But after we obtain this, when we do the calculations, when we solve the questions, then you will be able to understand this one. Okay, then here I will write it again. The magnitude of a work, magnitude of a work is a measurement about, is a measurement. Okay, what it measure? Now when we measure something, there should be a what we measure. No, then we measure number of days. Okay, it gives number of days that a man needed to complete the work. It does not, it is a constant. It is a constant value for a particular work. Constant means it does not change. Okay, it does not change according to the number of men and number of days. It's remain as a unchangeable value. Okay, it is a constant value for a particular work. Is a constant value for a particular work. Okay. then it is measured by, or the, yes, it is measured by man days. Okay, this is the unit. Now, when we have measurement, then we should have a unit. Now, it is measured by man days. Okay, it is measured by man days. The magnitude of a work is a measurement. It gives number of days that a man needed to complete the work. It is a constant value for a particular work. It is measured by man days. Okay, these three things are very important to do a calculation related to inverse proportions. Okay. Please write down this one, it just as a summary. Yes, Pute, I gave the time to write this. Have you finished the writing? Alright, okay. Then let's move to the, please raise your hand if you have done this tutorial. I gave this last week. If you have done this one, please raise your hand. Someone has done. Only Nikita. Nikita විතරද? හරි. Then එහෙනම් අපි දන්නවා magnitude of the work is calculated by we forgot to write you the equation. Then let's write down the equation also මෙතනින් අපි ඒක නම් මම ගිය සතිය වලට දුන්නා කමක් නැහැ අපි ලියලා ගමු. Magnitude of a work, magnitude of work is calculated by number of men into number of days. Okay. Write down this one also. Okay, now let's see. 8 men spend 9 days to excavate a drain. If the task is to be done in 6 days, how many men should be employed? Okay, now what is given here? 8 men spend 9 days to excavate a drain. Okay, what is mean by excavate a drain? Drain එකක් මොකද්ද? හාරන්න කොච්චර දවසක් යනවා කියලා කියනවද? දවස් 8 men spend 9 days. Okay, first question. Then what is the magnitude of the work? Magnitude of work. It can be obtained by number of men times number of days. Number of men 8, number of days 9. Then 8 times 9 it is 72. Then 72 man days are taken to excavate the drain if one man is work. Okay, එක්කෙනෙක් වැඩ කරොත් කොච්චර දවසක් යනවද? 72 days are taken to complete this work. But now there are 8 workers, therefore they takes only 9 days. Then 8 times 9 is 72 man days. That means this is a particular measurement. Okay, මේ හම්බ වෙන්නේ අපිට මොකක් හරි මිනුමක් man days. එතකොට දැන් if the task is to be done in 6 days, දවස් 6කින් කරන්න යන්නේ මේ වැඩේම තමයි. එහෙනම් පුතේ මේකේ magnitude of the work also equals to 72. Okay, now 72 දැන් අපිට 72 තියෙන man day තියෙන work එකක් ඉවර කරන්න දැන් ඉන්නේ කොච්චරද? දවස් 6ක් තියෙනවා. දවස් 6ක් දීලා තියෙනවා. අපිට මිනිස්සු ගාන අහනවා. එහෙනම් number of men times number of days equals to 72. Then to find this one, you can divide both sides by 6. Then answer is number of man days equals to 12. Okay. Then when you solve this one in the exam එකේ දුකළු මේක කරද්දී ඔයාලා ලියන්න ඕනේ මෙන්න මෙහෙම. 8 times 9 equals m times 6. It is because of why? Because number of men m times d. md equals to md. Why I say so? This md, the first md says that now magnitude of the work initially we calculate. It is also same to the other next number of men and number of days. හරිද? එතකොට ඒගොල්ලෝ වෙනස් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි කිසිම වෙලාවක අපිට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන උත්තරේ ඒ කියන්නේ 72 man days කියන එක අපිට වෙන product එකකින් එන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? එතකොට number of men and number of days can be changed, but the man days 72, this value does not change. Okay, then to find this value we can divide both sides. Then 8 times 9 72 divided by 6 it's 12. 12 equals to number of men. Is it clear? එක පැහැදිලිද ඔයාලට? Okay. Second question. 10 men need 3 days to complete a certain piece of work. How many days are needed for 15 men to finish the same piece of work? Then here, what is the magnitude of the work initially? We can calculate it by given values. Magnitude of work is equals to the number of men 10, number of days 3. Then 10 times 3 is 30 man days. Then it is a particular work which takes 30 man days. Okay, that means if one man do this, he takes 30 days to complete this work. How many days are needed for 15 men to finish the same piece of work? Then 30 is equals to 5. Now number of men are given. It is 15 times D. Okay. Now we don't know what is the number of days that is required to complete this work with 15 men. With 10 men it takes 3 days. Then 15 men it takes 2 days. Okay, then in this case also we can do this one at once like this, md equals md. Okay, how we do this? Then 30 is equal, 30. We calculate with the given values, we calculate the magnitude of the work. It is 10 times 3 equals to, then magnitude of the work can be calculated by the initial values given. Then it is equals to number of men, the 15 times D. Then divide both sides by 15 to remove this 15. Then 10 into 3 is 30. Or you can simplify this like this. Then D equals to 2. Okay, is it clear? පැහැදිලිද? ළමයිනේ කියන්න උත්තර. Did you understand these two questions? Hello? Tani, did you understand?
Yes, please.
Okay. Third question. 6 men can cut a dig with 8 days. Then how we calculate the magnitude of the work? Magnitude of work can be calculated by 6 men times 8 days. Then it is 48 man days. Okay. If 3 men were recruited, what part of whole did they could complete? Now here only 3 men were recruited. Then what part of whole did they could complete? එතකොට බලන්න 48 man days taken by 1 man. Now there are 6 men, then it is 8 days. If it is 3 men, මිනිස්සු 3 දෙනයි නම් ඉන්නේ. What happened? Now this is equals to 48. නේද? මෙතන අපිට මේ work එක හම්බ වෙනවා අපිට කොච්චරද 48 කියලා. එහෙනම් if there are only 3 මිනිස්සු 3 දෙනෙක් නම් ඉන්නේ අපිට කොහොමද calculate වෙන්නේ? දවස් 3කට එයා වැඩ කොච්චරක් කරනවද? 6 men can cut a dig within 8 days. Then if 3 men were recruited, okay, then 3 men works 8 days. 3 times 8, it is 24. Then 3 men can complete only 24 man days. That means what part of the dig they could complete? Can you tell me? Initially, we calculate it as 48 man days by 6 men. Now what happened here? The number of men has been decreased to 3. That means half of the men. Then what happened? The work also decreased to half. No, then we can complete only, or we can they can complete the work, half of the work. No, එයාලට පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ වැඩෙන් කොච්චරක් ඉවර කරන්නද? භාගයක්. Then 3 into 8, it is 24. That means half of the work. No, what part of whole dig they could complete? Half. Half is the answer. Is this clear? එක පැහැදිලිද? මිනිස්සු ගාන 6 දෙනෙක් මුලින් හිටියා, ඒක 3 දෙනෙක්ට අඩු වුණා කියලා කියන්නේ මිනිස්සු භාගයක් වුණා. එහෙනම් වැඩිනුත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? භාගයක් වෙනවා. Okay, is this clear? පැහැදිලිද? Pute, please tell me whether you understood or not. If you do not understand, I can explain it again. Okay. Otherwise, I am very helpless to continue the lesson. Okay. If you do not respond to my question, otherwise it is just like I am just only reading. No? මම නිකන් ඔහේ කියාගෙන යනවා විතරයි. ඕගොල්ලන්ගෙන් කිසිම question එකකුත් නැහැ. ඕගොල්ලන්ගෙන් කිසිම response එකකුත් නැහැ. Okay. Okay, let's move to the 4th question. I don't like to beg. Okay, මම නිකන් අර ඔයාලට මේ වැඳගෙන කියන්නකො එහෙම කැමති නෑ මම. ඔයාලට තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් ඔයාලා කියන්න තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. තේරුණා නම් තේරුණා කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒ උත්තර දෙකෙන් එකක්වත් නොදී ඉන්න තරම් ඕගොල්ලොන්ට ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙන්න විදිහක් නැහැ නේද? ඒ හින්දා answers දෙන්න. Okay, 4th one. Food sufficient for 12 days for 20 cows has been stored in an animal farm. Okay, then if 4 cows were taken away from the farm, for how many days will the food be sufficient? Okay, it is a bit different question. They have given that the number of days that food sufficient for 20 cows, it is 20 into 12. Okay, the number of days, if there are only 1 cow, එක cow කෙනෙක් නම් එක හරකෙක් නම් ඉන්නේ කොච්චර දවස් ප්‍රමාණයකට ඇති වෙනවද මේක? It is 240 days. Okay, ඇයි අපිට පුළුවන් number of man days can be calculated. මෙතන අර මිනිස්සු දින කියලා එකක් නැති වුණාට අපිට මෙතන ගන්න පුළුවන් මේ මිනිස්සු ගානට මේ කවුස්ලා විදිහට ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? එතකොට 12 times 20 මේකෙත් calculate වෙන්නේ magnitude of the work එකක් විදිහට තමයි calculate වෙන්නේ. නැත්නම් අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් number of days that food sufficient for the cow. It is calculated by 12 into 20. It is 240 man days. So, man days ගත්තත් කමක් නැහැ. නැත්නම් number of cow days කියලා ගන්න man days කියලා ගන්න. Stored in animal farm. If 4 cows were taken away from the farm, for how many days will the food be sufficient? Then හරක් 4 දෙනෙක් ඉවත් කරලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට කීයද? Number of Now this is the number of days that food is sufficient for a one cow. It does not change. After removing 4 cows, it is 240 equals to when 4 is subtracted by 20, it is 16. 16 number of cows. Number of days, we don't know. That is what we are going to find. Then divide by 16. 16 divided by 8, it's 2. 20 divided by it is 30. 30 divided by 2, it is 15. 15 days. Okay. Okay. If you have done this one, have you got this answer? මේක අරන් තියෙන්නේ. No. If you have got this answer, so please raise your hand. Okay. Fifth question. 4 men who were given the responsibility of completing a task were able to finish only 1/3 of it by working for 5 days. Okay. Then within 5 days, they have completed only 1/3 of a work. What is the magnitude of the task in man days? Okay. Then 4 times 5, the magnitude or the 1/3 of a work is equals to 4 times 5, because 4 men who were given responsibility to completing tasks were able to finish only 1/3 of it by working 5 days. Then within working 5 days, 4 times 5, 20 man days has been completed. Then 1/3 is equals to 1/3 is equals to wait. 1/3 is equivalent to 20 man days. Okay, 20 man days. 1/3 is equivalent to 20 man days. Then to find the 3 out of 3, that means 1 means you have to multiply this side by 3. Then this is also multiplied by 3. Then answer is 60 man days. Okay. Then the magnitude of the work in man days is equals to 60 man days. Then when you write the answer for here, you can do this calculation here. It is 20 man days. Okay, then to find this, you can multiply by 3. Then 1 is 60 man days. Okay. Sixth one. Try this one. Sixth question. Okay, shall we do the sixth one? In a certain farm, the foods are sufficient for 20 days. Okay, to 12 cattle. If 4 cattle were removed to another farm, find the number of days sufficient that food for remaining cattle. Yes, tell me the answer. Now we have done this kind of question. No? What is the answer?
Miss, is it 30 days?
For 20 cattle. So 12 cattle. For 12 cattle, 12 cattle, 20 days are sufficient. After removing 4 cattle, it is 8 cattle remaining. Then for how many days? Divide by 8. 12 divided by 4, it is 3. 8 divided by 4, it's 2. 20 divided by 2, it's 10. 3 into 10, it is 30. Okay? For 30 days. Can you try the 7th one? Tell me the answer for the 7th one. Yes, what is the answer? If 5 men work for 3 days to complete 1/4 of a certain task, find the whole task in man days. Okay, it should be man days. 7th one. Then 1/4 of a work is equals to 5 men times 3 days. Okay, that means 1/4 of the work means 15 man days. Then to find the magnitude of the work, then this side should be equals to 1. Then multiply by 4. 1 is 15 times 4, it is 60 man days. Okay. 7. 8th one. Do the 8th one and tell me the answer. Is it difficult? අටවෙනි එක අමාරුද? කොහොමද හදන්නේ අපි අටවෙනි එක? 5 men can complete 1/4 of a certain task within 4 days. Find the number of days required to complete the same task by 10 men. Then, in this case, here, look at it is given that find the number of days required to complete the same task by 10 men. Then, first of all, you have to find the magnitude of the work. Now, this is given that 1/4 of a certain work means then 1/4 of certain work. It is 5 times 4. Then 1/4, it is 20 man days. Okay, 1/4 is equal to 20 man days. Then 4 is multiplied by 1/4. 20 multiplied by 4. Then 4 to 4 cancel. Then 1 is 80 man days. Okay. Then this is the magnitude of the work. Okay. Here it is 1/4 of the work. This is the magnitude of the work. Then to complete this by 10 men, 8 is equals to number of men, it is 10, number of days, it is D. Then divide both sides by 10. Then answer 8 is equals to D. The number of days equals to 8. Okay. Okay, do the 9th one and 10th one, please send your answers. Someone has asked that in the 𝐸 should the number of days be lesser than 4 days. It is given that in the 9th question. It is good. Huh? If you have any doubt, you can ask. Then we can discuss about it. 30 men need 24 days to complete a certain task. How many days need to complete 1/3 of the same task with 12 men? Okay, in this case, with the given information in the first sentence, it is given that 30 men need 24 days to complete the work. Okay, that means you can find the magnitude of work. Okay, magnitude of work. Magnitude of the work can be obtained, then 30 times 24. Answer is 24 times 3. It is 720 man days. Okay, එතකොට එක මිනිස්සෙක් වැඩ කරොත් මිනිස්සු එක මිනිස්සෙක් වැඩ කරොත් දවස් 720ක් යන වැඩක් තමයි මේක. හරිද? ඒක තමයි අපි මේ calculate කරලා අරගන්නේ. Okay? Then how many days need to complete 1/3 of the same task? Then first of all, check what is the 1/3 of work. Okay, 1/3 of work means it is equals to 1/3 of means multiplication 720. Okay, then it is 240 man days. Okay, then they have asked to complete 1/3 of the work. That means 240 man days with 12 men. How many days it's required? Then divide by 12. It is 20. Okay, that means when you calculate this one, if you understand the question properly, you can do the calculation like this: 30 into 24. 30 into 24 divide by 3. This gives 1/3 of the work. It is equals to 12 times D. Okay, then to find the D, that means number of days, you can divide 30 times 24 over 3 times 12 equals T. Then 24 divided by 12 is 2. 30 divided by 3, it is 10. 10 into 2, it is 20. Then 20 man days. Is it clear? This is 20 man days. Chenamati, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the 10th question. It took 4 men 5 days to complete 1/4 of a certain task. How many days will require to complete the remaining task? Then it takes 4 men 5 days to complete 1/4 of the work. 1/4 of work. 1/4 of work is equals to 4 times 5. It is 20 man days. Is it clear? I think this part you should be able to understand. 1/4 of the work equals to 20 man days. Okay. Then it is asked that how many days will require to complete the remaining task. ඉතුරු වෙන කොටස complete කරන්න කොච්චර දවසක් යයිද කියලා අහනවා. එතකොට ඒක කොහොමද හොයාගන්නේ? What is the remaining part? It is 3/4. Then 3/4 is equals to 1/4 equals to 20 means 3/4 equals 3 times 20. Answer is 60 man days. Okay. Then 3/4 is equals to 60 man days. Then this is the magnitude of the work of 3/4. එතකොට වැඩකින් 4න් 3ක් කියන්නේ 60. Then 60 is equals to number of men times number of days. Okay. Then how many number of men to complete this work? The same number of men are there. It is 4. Okay. මිනිස්සු 4 දෙනයි ඉන්නේ. For 4 men, how many days will it require? Then divide. So it is 15 days, no? 15 number of days. Then if you understand the question, 4 into 5 upon 4 times 3, because this gives 1/4 of the day, then this gives 3/4 of days. To complete this by 4 means number of days, how many days we require? It is 4 times 5 times 3 over 4 into 4 equals to D. 4 to 4 cancel. 4 times 5, 20. 5 times 3 is 50. 20. 60 divided by 4. Sorry. මේ calculation එකේදී sorry. Here 4 times 5. This is 1/4. Then 3/4 means you have to multiply this by 3. Okay. Then this is the magnitude of the work of 3/4 of a work. Then this should be done by 4 men. Then divide by 4 to find the number of days. Then 4 to 4 cancel. 5 into 3 is 50. Okay. I think than this one, මෙන්න මේ කොටසට වැඩිය මේක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පැහැදිලි ඇති දැනට. හැබැයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ තව ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරාම මේ ක්‍රමයෙන් හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Can we see clear now?
Teacher, why you multiply by 3?
It is because 3/4 it's remaining. They ask how many days will require to complete the remaining task. Now this is 1/4 of the task. Okay. 4 times 5 means 1/4. 4න් 1යි වැඩෙන් 4න් 1ක් තමයි 4 times 5 කියන්නේ. කියන්නේ 20 man days කියලා කියන්නේ වැඩෙන් 4න් 1යි ඉවර වෙලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට යම් වැඩක් ගත්තොත් ඒකෙන් 4න් 1ක කොටසක් කරන්න මිනිස්සු එක මනුස්සයෙක්ට දවස් 20ක් යනවා. එහෙමනම් 4න් 3ක් කරන්න කොච්චර දවසක් යනවද? 3 into 20 නේ. මේ පැත්ත අපි 3ෙන් ගුණ කරනවා කියලා කියන්නේ මේ පැත්තත් 3ෙන් ගුණ කරනවා කියන එක. එතකොට 3/4 equals to 3 times 20. That's why I multiply this 4 times 5 by 3. Did you understand?
Yes.
Then 3 times 20 it is 60. Then it means 3/4 is equivalent to 60 man days. වැඩකින් 4ෙන් 3ක් කියන්නේ 60. එහෙනම් ඔන්න අපි වැඩ ප්‍රමාණය, the magnitude of the work has been found, or the amount of the work. It is 4 times 5 times 3, it is 60. Okay. Then this should be completed with this 4 men. මේ මිනිස්සු 4 දෙනාගෙන් තමයි මේක ඉවර කරගන්න ඕනේ. And then it is divided by 4. Then answer is 15 days. Okay. Others, Amira ටික signal මදි වගේ නේද? Okay, shall we move to the essay question? Do the essay question. Okay, Pute, shall we discuss the first one? Let's see what they have given. It takes 8 men 7 days to build a not will. Okay, it is a wall in a school. Okay, it takes 8 men 7 days. Then what is the magnitude of the work? Tell me. If it is 8 men 7 days, what is the idea about the magnitude of the work? Can you tell me? By looking at the first sentence, we can say the number of days that is required to complete this work by a one man. එක්කෙනෙක්ට මේ වැඩේ කරන්න කොච්චර දවසක් යනවද? Yes?
8 into 7.
Yes, sorry.
8 into 7 man days.
80%?
8 into 7 man days.
8 into 7 man days. Yes, 8 into 7 means it is 56 man days. Okay. After 2 days, starting the work, 2 men were absent. After working the remaining men in 2 days, the principal said that due to an emergency function, it is needed to complete the work before 1 day of the scheduled date. What is the number of man days of the task of building the wall? Okay, wall එක හදන එකේ magnitude එක මේක අපිට අහන්න පුළුවන් what is the number of man days of the task කියන එක වෙනුවට ඕගොල්ලන්ට විභාගෙ තියහන්න පුළුවන් මොකද්ද? What is the magnitude? Okay, what is the magnitude of work of building the wall? ඒ විදිහට අහන්නත් පුළුවන්. Then how we calculate it? 8 times 7 56 man days කියලා ඔයාලා ලියන්න ඕනේ. Okay, this is how we calculate the magnitude of the work. At the end of second day of starting the work, write the number of man days of the remaining task. Then at the end of the second day of starting work, then for 2 days, 8 men has been worked. Okay, then completed work. If you find the completed work or complete magnitude of completed work, that can be obtained by 2 days number of 8 men has been worked. That means 2 times 8. It is 16. 16 man days has been completed at the end of the second day. Okay, then at the end of the second day of starting the work, write the number of man days of the remaining task. Then 16 man days has been completed. Now it's remaining. What is the remaining amount? Remaining work. Remaining magnitude of the remaining work is equals to 56 man days. The total man days is 56. It is 16 man days has been completed. That means 40 man days are remaining. Did you understand this one? Is it clear? Then after 2 days, 2 men were absent. මිනිස්සු දෙන්නේ මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? Absent වෙලා. එයා එන්නේ නැහැ. According to the requirement of the school, find the extra number of men needed to finish the task. Okay. Now they need to complete the task one day before the scheduled date. It takes 7 days. Now 2 days has been completed. Then it's remaining 5 days, but we have to complete this by within 4 days. Did you understand? Here, if I write this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the days, okay? Days. Then 2 days has been completed. Now we have to complete the work within 5 days. But principal said that we need this one to complete before 1 day that we schedule. That means it's remaining only 4 days to complete the work. To complete the work within 4 days, it's remaining 40 man days. So how many men it's needed? It is needed 10 men. Okay, 10 men needed. But now already we have 6 men because 8 men were there, but 2 were absent. Now it's remaining 6 men. Okay, then 10 subtract 6, it's 4. Okay, because you have to find the extra number of men. Now already we have 6 number of men. Extra number of men is equals to 4 men. Okay. මිනිස්සු 4 දෙනෙක් තමයි අපිට වැඩිපුර ඕනේ. Is this clear? පැහැදිලිද මේක?
Yes, please.
Chenuti, Nikita, why are you
Yes,
silent?
miss. Yes.
බය වෙලාවක් හෙදින්න යහගෙන. තේරෙනව නේද? Okay, do the B part. In a certain factory, the number of goods scheduled to be produced for a day is produced by operating 10 similar machines, okay, for 6 hours. How many more machines should be operated to produce the same number of goods in 5 hours? Okay. Try to do this one. Make it a Please send your answers. Yes, how we do this one? In a certain factory, the number of goods scheduled to be produced for a day is produced by operating 10 similar machines for 6 hours. Pute, look at here, they have mentioned this one. The number of goods scheduled to be produced for a day is scheduled by. Then what can you say about this sentence? It says, or it mentioned about the work. Okay, it is just kind of excavating a excavating a canal, or building a wall of a school. Likewise, they have expressed about the type of the work. Now this work is done by 10 similar machines for 6 hours. Then what is the magnitude of the work? It is 10 times 6. How many more machines should be operated to produce the same number of goods in 5 hours? Then number of machines, if I take it as m, it should be operated 5 hours, then divide, because for the same task. Okay, that's why we equate this one. අපි මෙහෙම සමාන කරන්නේ මේ එකම task එක හින්දා. හරිද? එතකොට magnitude of the work for the same task is equals with the any number of machines and the hours. Okay, then we divide this by 5. 5 to 5 cancel. Then it is 2 times 6, 12. Okay. Now they asked about the how many more machines. Then there are 10 machines already. 2 more machines required. 2 more machines